guys, so today I'm going to be removing my gel polish, and I just thought I'd do a video on that just to show you how to do that. So for this you're going to need a few things. You're going to need a file to break the gel seal. You're also going to need a cuticle pusher or an orange wood stick or something to push the acrylic. Okay. You're also going to need some lint-free wipes or cotton balls or something along those lines that you can soak in acetone, or if you have an actual gel system, your gel remover, whatever type of stuff they gave you to remove the gel. So this one's from Sally Hansen. Otherwise you can use 100% acetone, which looks like this. This one's from Sally's Beauty Supply, but you can get it in any store pretty much. You're also going to need some kind of cup or dip or something glass that you can put your little strips in so you can wet them easier and handle them. And then you're going to need aluminum foil that's cut up into small strips, and you just want this big enough to where it can wrap around your finger. And that's just to hold these next to your nail once you break the seal. So for my nails that I'm doing today, I actually have fingernail polish over the gel polish, so I'm going to start out by removing that layer of polish. So I just have fingernail polish remover, and I'm just going to take that off. And you don't have to do that. If you have polish over your gel polish, you can just go right into filing if you want. That's up to you, but I figure I'll just remove that to start out with. Okay, so once you have that done, and I'll do the rest here in a minute, you're just going to take your file, and it doesn't really matter what kind of file you have. All you want to do is break the shiny surface of the gel, and that's that top coat that's protecting the soakable gel there. So you're just going to take your file, and you're not filing your nails, and you're not going to go really fast or hard. You don't want to burn yourself, but you just want to break that seal that it has. And you just want to make sure that you got all the shiny off of it. And I'm using a pretty coarse file. If you just have a buffer, that would work too. It'd just take a little bit longer. And again, I'm only doing the polish. I'm not actually getting onto my nail. But I want to make sure that I do that. And I like to file a little bit down into the color, and that just makes it a little bit quicker when I actually go to soak it off, but you don't have to. So once you have that broken and you can see that it's no longer shiny at all, you're just going to go ahead and get your cup, and then you're going to get whatever you're using to soak it off, whether it be your acetone or your remover. In this case I'm going to be using the Sally Hansen remover just because that's what I have. And I like to just put them all inside there, and then I just get them really wet. You can do this one by one if you like. That's completely up to you. So once those are good and saturated, you can go ahead and take your piece of foil, and then I just reach in there and grab one at a time. I'm going to put that on the nail itself, and then I like to put my finger down on the thing, on the table to help me, and I start by wrapping it and then pulling it. And then I just take the excess and fold it up. Now I'm going to continue to do those steps to all of my fingers, and I'm going to soak that for 15 minutes, and then I'll be right back to show you guys. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes, and I'm just going to start by taking off the foil, and you can see that it's kind of soft. So I'm just going to go ahead and start kind of scraping it off. And if you prepped your nails right, it should just come off pretty much on its own. You don't really have to scrape hard. And when I say scrape, I don't mean that I'm like literally digging into my nail and pushing it off. I'm just using that to push it softly, and it just kind of peels away. So you're just going to do that for the whole nail. Now, if for whatever reason it's not all coming off, And you can still see there's some little bits here, so I'm just going to put this back on for another couple minutes. And usually what I do is I'll just put this back on this finger and I'll move on to the next, and by the time I've worked my way around, this one will be ready to scrape the last little bits off of it. So again, I'm just going to go in here and just push that off, and it's literally just pushing off. Like I am not digging into my nail at all or scraping into the actual nail plate. So sometimes here in the corners you just need to pay a little bit more attention so that you don't leave anything behind, and either get in there with an orange wood stick or a cuticle scraper or whatever you have and just kind of make sure you get down in there. So I'm going to continue to do this for all the nails until they're completely clean. So I finished the other 5 fingers, and I'm just coming back to that first one now, and it should just come right off, and it is. So at this point, once you get your nail completely clean, all you have to do is wash your hands, put on your favorite cuticle oil or top coat, or go into your next manicure, and that's. So I went ahead and washed my hands and dried them well, and then I'm just going to apply some top coat for now. I'm using SE All-in-One. You can use whichever top coat you like. So once you apply the top coat of your choice, you can just go in with your cuticle oil, and then you're ready to do whatever you want with your nails, whether you're going in for your next set. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial on how to remove gel polish. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below.